my English teacher wasn't very happy because I wasn't in lesson experience. Like, but yeah. How are you then?
I'm okay. Feeling a bit. I'm feeling a bit better after my random. Only a little bit better, but not sort of super awesome. I've got a weird coldy thing.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
You're drawing like that on the Discord chat.
Yeah, I saw it. I can see it. It's on Discord channel. I can look at it. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm drawing that actually went alright. But yeah, it's just a thing I've done. So, yeah, this is great. So, yeah.
Oh, you're already on maximum volume. You're really quiet. Yeah. It's okay. I'm just. It's probably my computer.
Yeah. I get a little rubbish on all of my room because we're moving out and everything. We're doing it when we finish my sittings.
Well, that was really quick. Smelly Socks is in the chat room on YouTube, and he says, "Hey, Smelly Socks." Yeah, that's like really quick. I heard about you moving, and then all of a sudden you're moving.
Naughty. Right. You got half a bridge. There you go. And yeah, so yeah, can basically, but we have to. I'm sick and tired of the flat. It's just it's playing up with my mental. Having up the school ready. I've only got 4 days. That's it. But still, you hate it here, but it's good. Because my mum's had enough as well.
Just moving. Cool. I mean, it's good though, right? It's a good feeling. You're not gonna miss it at all. Being in the flat.
You know, I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss the people.
It does feel very strange.
Yeah.
Push my elbows back.
Well, it's a new place, new stuff, fun stuff. It's gonna be a fresh start and all that stuff, you know. Have you thought about like I mean, are you in your last year of high school, secondary school?
High school, near the end of it.
So this is your last year.
On my days.
This is your last, right? So like, have you thought?
That's why.
Yeah.
Like, I finished my exams. That's when I'm gonna start doing meetups, meeting up with you, meeting up with all friends and everything. And yeah.
What about like after school? Like have you thought about universities or anything like that? Colleges?
we're going to be looking at that when we move down there. So I'm not doing straight away before we move. We're going to do it when we move in.
No, I just meant that like the last year of high school, I just remember it being all kind of super crazy and about like trying to figure out exactly what colleges and what exactly I'm going to go on to after high school. And it's just been like it'd been like a huge deal because I didn't want to think about it. I was just like, no, I want the year where I basically am just working and then start worrying about that after high school. But no, they kind of hammer it into your brain. So I was just wondering, like, what are your plans? Do you even have plans? Have you even looked at colleges and stuff? Or are you going to do that?
My plans. Well, plans for getting college, and they spend at least 2 years there, coming out of college all the way to Sheffield to Leckerbench. I don't know. They done a documentary about it a couple of 2 years ago about the secret behind Lego. I don't know if you've watched it or not. It's the thing that I want to do. I want to design. I want to do designing and 3D modeling.
You want to do like it's like 3D sculpting kind of thing.
Yeah.
3D modeling something else. Well, I mean, it sounds cool. Oh, are you trying to get into the Lego Academy? Are you one of those guys?
What, sorry?
Are you trying to get into the Lego Academy? Are you one of those guys that, like, just does all that creative stuff? Where they basically like put you in a room as part of your like they put you in a room full of like Lego and they basically ask you to build something in like 10 minutes or something that's never been done before or something.
Yeah.
And it's like for one of their bits about like that sounds cool. I just like I'd never do that because basically I just wouldn't. That's too much pressure for me. Just that test.
You have to deal with that different things in the same amount of time, and you need to like. For me, to go building it normally takes me 3 hours just planning the right bit, running one part and pieces that need to be in place, or it'll take me time to gather all the parts and then start building. Like, to be honest, for me to build something in 2 days, if it was a bigger model, well, it would only take me about 2 days to complete. If it was a more, it would take me 3 days to complete. And I'll say, look, she's got any more. What do you think? Any improvements left?
So it's well, like I there's no context there, I don't know exactly what's being built and stuff. So I don't know if that's a good thing. Yeah. But like
yeah, but basically all of it's just based on your imagination.
Mm.
This is just relaxed.
Yeah, I really hate being given a time constraint at all, or just knowing that I'm being timed. It's just like that's a pain in the ass for me. It's like a
Very like
Like,
treats.
especially with kids, because like when you get into the room or hall and everything, you've got like that amount of time, and then you need to like plan everything, get all the questions back on, structure it, and then finish everything, and then you have like what is the most time where you just like, how am I gonna get this all done in like that hour? That hour. Like, come on, I can do 3 hours on this and I'll be fine. Oh, 1 hour? God.
Or if like yeah, with like if you like anxiety and stuff, then they might just they might give you more time and stuff. Who knows? There was all sorts of random stuff. I've heard basically that they're really, schools are usually really good. You know, schools and colleges and stuff are really good at giving you like extra time, extra stuff. You know, just extra resources if you basically got like anxiety, or like if you're if you have a disability or anything like that, then they kind of legally have to. So
Yeah. They give me extra time because there's only like I told them before, I only have like 7 months of time to complete something, and then get stressed about it and not get it done. So I get at least 25% of my GCSEs. Yeah.
25% off. So it's like yeah. It's almost like you buy them. 25% off your GCSEs.
Yeah. It's my late Oxford time.
Yeah, I already read that.
Yeah. I just went onto his channel and he's put down 10 guitar socks and then best smelly socks feet, and then best big toes ones socks up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, I'm not on the channel. I'm basically doing editing, so I'm really focused on that right now. What's happening?
I just went on to Smelly Socks' channel and he's saying foot fetish.
Yeah, he's a foot fetishist.
Yes, he's got foot fetish.
Yeah.
And oh my god. Oh my gosh.
What?
Who's the pardon? It's the human being Biggie Bomb. And oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is so cute. Oh,
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
you know that Human Bloom 24? It's like a guy with a puppet or
Right.
it's got a doggy mask on, I think. Or Peplo shop. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know Comic-Con or any other places like that?
Comic-Con is, yeah. I know of Comic-Con. Who wouldn't know of Comic-Con?
I don't know. I would really love to go, but I can't look at it.
What, in America?
Yeah, because it's all over there, and it's been like a few places in London you can go to.
Oh, you mean the London Comic-Con? The London Comic-Con is different. It's big.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is exactly. Actually, I know a few people actually run some of the events and stuff around it, but it's because they work for our event as well for the sci-fi convention.
Oh yeah, that's
In Southampton.
um,
But yeah, what about, so you're thinking about going to the London Comic Con?
yes.
Yeah?
I'm going to some kind of convention that you was going about.
What is going on about? The one that I help run. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. And it's called MCM. MCM Comic-Con. London Comic-Con. See. It's like oh, yeah, on my tablet. Christmas and stuff. She's good. I can get it. Then get it. Really fun. I keep seeing that all over time. But I'm like, I'm trying to put them on the thing. But too many loads.
Do they?
Why don't you go to it? Why can't you go to it?
Well, someone told me that I have to pay for the pay to get in.
Yeah. You have to, it's nothing, it's not free.
Because we struggle with money, I don't think I'm able to close. So there's that problem as well. Now, so we're on the verge of moving as well. Like, can't see if I have to it up. Everything's going in
Chris says hey, by the way.
it does.
What?
It says hey.
Chris. Itchy.
Oh, Chris.
Itchy, yeah. He says hey. Hey, Chris.
Do that again.
I'm trying to edit this. It's really, really complicated just on one part.
Oh, Chris. Oh, hello. I might be able to go. Weekends for on sale now is £68. £68.49. Friday, £5. Saturdays £27 and £26. So score. Caption. And then see if we get down there. So, places.
Anyway, what's up, Chris? How you doing? And he disappeared from the internet. That's great.
Yes.
No, I asked Chris what's up and how's he doing, and basically it says on here that I've got no viewers now on YouTube, and he's not in he's not active anymore on Discord, which is weird. I hope he's okay. Is he at a convention? I think he's at a convention now. I don't know. Oh no, there he is. He said something about a con. Right.
You always
Right.
doesn't say well about it.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Chris.
Yeah, the conference done with. Finally. I'm just hanging out at the house.
What one was that?
How was the con?
Yeah, how was it? What was it again? Because it's just that, like, I've got another Chris friend who's gone to a convention, and another friend in, I think he's in LA. He also just went to like a furry convention, so that's nice of him.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this was just a conference. Honestly, it was just like a bunch of geeky, nerdy shit everywhere, and some voice actors. A couple actors, but no one too big. Like they had the Black Ranger, the original Black Ranger. They had Zordon.
Did you get to wait?
You what?
What did he look like? Was he muscular? Was he chubby? What did he?
The original Black Ranger. He was pretty just well built still, actually.
I know, but what was he like at the convention? At the con?
He was cool. He was like pretty nice dude. Like I don't know. I talked to him too much.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't actually get to meet people directly all the time at conventions. Saban, it's not that kind of like when it's meeting the fans, it's meeting the fans, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I did get some one-on-one time with Ricky Simmons, though. He's the guy who does the voice of Gurr on Invader Zim. That was really fun. Yeah, he was a really cool guy, actually.
I remember that as a child. I only got to watch like one episode of him, I remember, but I don't remember a lot about him.
Saban, watch Invader Zim. You have to watch Invader Zim.
Yeah, dude, it's a really good show, Saban. But I looked up on the voice of, like, behind the voice online, and it has, like, all the pictures of all the voices he does on the show. And not only does he do Gurr, but he does a lot of the side characters. And I mentioned that to him. I was like, I didn't realize that he did so many. And one of them is Floaty, the pizza hog, like the big, fat, piggy icon from the pizza place.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like the Chuck E. Cheese of Invader Zim, pretty much. It's like an 800-pound pig dude in a suit. But he started doing the voice for him there. He was like talking to me as Loki.
Well, you see, I've watched all of Invader Zim, and I do not remember that. Why don't I remember that? That sounds like something that would just definitely stick in my mind.
I don't guarantee you'll remember it immediately.
Well, I can't do that right now because I'm editing.
Later. I'll send you a picture on Discord later or something.
Yeah, that'll remind me of, yeah. You'll probably see it and I'll be like, oh, right, yeah, I've seen that. Stupid.
That's the picture.
I remember Invader Zim when basically I've got like two distinct memories of Invader Zim that always cheer me up, and that's the one where Invader Zim's plan. He's got a plan to build a tractor beam to pull the moon out of its orbit so that he can roll it along the planet's surface and squish individual people with it. And I love that. That's just the way that he's describing it. He's to squish individual people as it rolls across the surface. It's like, that's so funny.
Stuck on that one guy's soda can. You remember that scene when he actually gets it down there and it's like this guy's soda stuck on the bench.
Yeah.
Because the planet's on top of it. He's just screaming. He wants his soda.
Yeah, save and watch Invader Zim. Invader Zim is awesome.
Sounds amazing.
Gur is one of my favorite characters of all time. I just love Gur. Just the
He's so likable. He's so lovable.
I just remember him because I watched it out of order when I was a kid. Basically, well, not when I was a kid. When I was a teen adult. Basically, I just remember like Zim saying "Gur," and then basically him falling from the ceiling onto his head. Upside down. It's just like, where was he? I just love that. But yeah, I've always wanted a little robot Gur.
Oh my god, who wouldn't? Yes.
Anyway, yeah. I don't want to alienate Saban, who hasn't seen Invader Zim. But yeah. Watch Invader Zim.
Yeah, they're on Hulu, I think. Saban, if you have Hulu.
Gosh.
Because he does from that reaction. Ping. Is he looking for it now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, pardon? What?
I said, are you looking for it now?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the episodes up.
It should have all 3 seasons, I'm pretty sure.
What's the episode called again? What's the name of the cartoon? Is it Invaders of Zim?
Invader Zim.
I don't know the movie. Invader Zim, the Nightmare Begins, episode 1. I'll have a look after the chat.
Sweet. Let us know if you like it or not.
I need to get it on like DVD or something. It's too good.
Yeah, me too. It is. They used to have, I remember a long time ago, they had a collector's edition, and it was like Zim's house. And you like open the front of the house, and it had like all the DVDs inside it. It was like so well built. It looked so neat.
It's like opening up a treasure box and you're finding like cash inside it. It's like all neatly done. Like, this is amazing. It's like God's gift.
Pretty much.
Okay, have that.
Sorry, my computer exploded. Well, no, it's just I didn't know that this particular clip was super loud.
I thought that was Saban playing Invader Zim. I didn't know that was yours.
No, it's just the end clip of the video that I'm editing. Basically, I put the clip on, and the video is actually the volume on it is just so muted that basically it's yeah. I wonder where Jeffrey is because I'm about to pick out music for this, and yeah. He's gonna die, basically, if he finds out that he missed that.
Yeah. He's gonna implode.
Oh well, I'll just save the project for later and maybe do it then. I don't want to do that really.
What was the weekly topic? Because
was Pipe Week 1.
serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would I lie about that? Sorry, tiny spider just crawled out of the bit of paper that I was just touching. He's on my finger. Now he's in the middle of the air. Tiny spider.
Yeah.
You are going over here. Yeah. Tiny spider web. Yeah, the problem is that it's pipe weak, and I'm basically, if I'm sick, I don't have any. I abstain or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you were sick.
Yeah, just a little bit of a cold. Although I did, after filming something today, I basically, I don't know. I did actually film something today. For that. But no, the video that I'm actually editing now is for the MPreg person that paid for the MPreg video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just some poses. Now I think about it, it's kind of weird. I forget that you've been away for a couple times.
Yeah, I've been out and about this weekend, unfortunately.
Well, fortunately, it sounds like you have fun. Sounds awesome.
I'm just hanging out.
What's going on? Yeah. You're trying to think.
Surely, mock ideas you can think of.
What?
Mock ideas, cool mock. Remember my own creation, sure. Thing.
My own creation ideas. It's a slight, isn't it? It's like mock oxymoron. Do you have any ideas for me to do? That's not the right word.
No, the orange one idea and the blue one.
You're trying to think of ideas of what to do. What do you mean, like drawing or what?
The people that I build.
Building.
No idea. I can do.
Got nothing. I don't know. I don't know what exactly you're looking for. So I don't know what. Yeah.
I keep looking at. I don't know. I keep looking at them, and I'm thinking there's something wrong with the building that I've done, and it's really irritating me. Like I'm looking at it, and I'm like, something's wrong. No, there's something wrong because it's evening that needs to be done.
Well, I can't see the building. I can't see what you have. You know. So, but you kind of sound like
Come on.
It does.
Well, what do I sound like?
a little bit like
You're probably doing a good impression of them once you watch it.
Okay, sorry.
The robot.
that looks pretty badass and cute.
That one.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass and cute. It might be a color design, but then again, I'm slightly colorblind, so I can't comment on color usually.
This is the second one I've done. So this is the remodel version. I had to send in a clear one because stuff and bits and bobs I need to do as well. So the second one, that's the one I really done. So.
Well, look awesome. What on them looks odd to you? Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey. What's
Hey,
up?
Joe.
Hugs.
Hugs.
What?
Hugs. Big hugs, Jeff. Especially from me. Oh shit. Well, I've got my exam tomorrow. Shit. Pissed.
What exam have you got tomorrow?
Trilogy. Chemistry, biology, and physics. Shit.
Chemistry, biology, and physics.
Yes, all in one.
Sounds fun.
No, it's not fun because I'm going to be stressed as fuck because I'm going to be looking at the paper and like, chemistry, stuff to explode, physics, pushing people over the cliff. When you break iron, you can use the body for biology. And shit with plants and everything, you know.
Dude, like I said, this isn't the only time that you'll have the opportunity to take these exams. If something goes wrong, then you have another opportunity to do them. So,
Yeah, I know. They're like actual GCSEs that are going to get me through college. So
right.
Get me.
But it doesn't mean that they are your actual GCSEs. But like I keep telling you, you can always retake these.
Yes, I know, which is a good thing. Because if they don't, I'm mostly going to go.
Mute yourself, Kenny.
That's nice. I've already grabbed a side and just like smash like no, I don't think I'll be doing that. How's the editing tabs?
Oh, it's going good. Basically, I'm about to do music and stuff. I'm just wondering, I'm trying to do the pre-mixing before I do the music because I'm just wondering about sound. Yeah. Well, it's just that they wanted the grunting from when I'm sitting down in the chair. They want actually me to include that, but I'm just wondering how to do that with the music and stuff. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm just also trying to get this sorted. Because it keeps being loud and I can't stop it from being loud. It's really annoying. But yeah, apart from that, it's fine. But no, we're gonna do the music selection soon, which is always fun. I can't change that. That's so annoying.
Yeah, keep the volume down. I think that's the best option.
Well, that's what I've been trying to do. But yeah.
How long have they? I'm trying to think. How long have you been streaming for?
Why?
Alright. I don't know.
I literally started streaming just before you came on here and started talking.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny's on Discord. He says, "Si, when I spoke with Saban, we were good. There was no echo in the background. Everything was fine." Bummer.
Oh no, he was hold on. He's got put into his voice settings.
Hi, J Wolf.
And what you got to do is it's the echo cancellation, so it stops. So basically, it stops the voices echoing.
I just muted him. I didn't know if that muted him on everybody's channel, but I just muted him on my channel, on my particular computer. But I don't know if that muted him for everybody.
Jay Wolf says hi, by the way.
Yeah, I just read that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Saban, if you could just keep talking, Chris, are you still there?
Yeah.
Could you? I'm just going to mute Saban just temporarily, and just if Saban, yeah, if you keep talking, then basically Chris can tell me if he can still hear you. I just want to test something out because I didn't want to mute Kenny. But I think I muted Kenny for everybody, but I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. So just give me a sec.
Alright, let's try it.
Right, I've muted Saban. Is he still talking? Can you still hear him?
Saban, can you hear me? I can hear him.
Yeah. So it is just me that muted him. So you guys should have been able to hear him fine. But I just muted Kenny because I couldn't deal with the. See, I've unmuted Saban. I couldn't deal with the echo and the reverb and stuff because it gives me a headache. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So.
But when it came up a red circle around his username or around his logo again. And I was like, did he mute himself or what?
I think he muted himself.
He did say a while ago when we were talking, he said that we could hear him echoing. I was like, so I told him to go onto his voice settings and click on echo cancellation. And like I said, it stops the speaker echoing for different voices. I think that's what it means.
Well, this computer basically has all of that stuff. And I'm talking to you guys now without headphones on, and everything's working fine. So it's just that there's nothing I can do on my end to stop that. So, nothing to do with me. So I don't understand when he says everything was fine when he talked to you, Saban, it's just that it kind of implies that everything's not fine now. I just hate it when people passively aggressively blame me for stuff, Even if it was very, very tame, I'm just sorry. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I think I know what I'm doing now. Okay. So we're going to do music selection. I'm going to do music selection. So I've done something wrong. Oops. No, I've done something wrong on here.
Yeah. What happened?
Nothing. I just I haven't put in the caption before I put the music in, which can screw the processing of my computer.
That happened.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You just got to remember not to fall to pieces when you pierce the toast. Oh, I nearly said so itchy. So Chris, so it was a sci-fi convention basically, just like a Comic-Con convention thing.
Yeah, it's a mixture of everything. It wasn't really exclusively one thing or the other. It's up and ended.
That's kind of what Saban was talking about before you came on. He was talking about he wanted to go to the MCN or MGM Comic-Con in London.
It's MCM Comic-Con in London, I think. Went over to the... What, really? I don't think so. I haven't even... I'm planning to do a cosplay, but the thing is, everything costs so much money and everything. Like I need to
Like one day?
Huh?
Even just a day of it? Like you don't have to go all weekend.
Yeah, day reg has got to be at least a little bit of affordable, or nobody would turn up.
I know I wanted to ask your friend because I know how bad my anxiety gets when it comes to doing meet and greets and conventions and everything. So I'll have a think about it. I don't want to rush myself too much with it and everything. So I'll take my time.
You don't have to do the meet and greets, you know. You just go.
Yeah, they're kind of in their own section. Like you can just kind of go look around at all the stuff. I mean, to meet someone like that, you pretty much have to wait in line and pay a fee. Like, it's not like
a big deal or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know if that helps, but.
Miles because he goes to a lot of Comic-Con stuff, so that's cool. Oh my god, it's massive.
What's going on? What? Who? Huh?
I need to find out where they're doing it. So attractions, tickets, queues, where found it. And it takes me XDL London.
Was you the Ewok, by the way, Chris? Did you do the Ewok thing?
What?
Did you do the Ewok thing, or was that for something else?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah. I actually placed in the contest, you know.
I was waiting for you to talk about it yourself. In case it wasn't this thing that you were talking about when you were talking about the Ewok costume and stuff.
No, yeah, I actually decided to do the contest and I placed in the male category under accurate, so I didn't like win anything.
Under accurate.
But yeah, they had a winner, and then the winner was like this fallen ass Loki that was like spot on, and then it seriously looked just like the movie, and he had like a Tesseract prop, and they like lit up and everything.
It's like no contest. That's not fair.
Yeah, like he had the facial structure of Loki, yeah, like the nose, like it was legit. And then they had little subcategories, and it was like funny, accurate, and creative. And creative was like this guy who made like this wolf bat costume, and the eyes lit up. It was really creepy. And then funny was this big ass dude that was dressed like Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Really?
He did the dance on stage and everything.
Oh gosh.
And then, yeah, and then there's Accurate and Charles just under that. But I'll take it.
Tina from Las Vegas.
Sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. Did you get a photo with him?
Yeah, I have a photo with like the no categories. I could post it.
Yeah.
It does sound quite funny, actually.
But you kind of have to zoom in for Loki. Like I didn't get him like too great on there.
That's fine. We know what Loki looks like. Yeah. We know what Loki looks like. Oh, this week I'm going to go see Infinity War, finally. That'll be nice.
Oh, cool. That's all I think.
That's quite good.
And so I just posted it. Like, you can see Loki, and then the three judges are on the right.
He looks,
like,
he looks a lot like the Matt Damon Loki.
The one part was amazing. He's like a demon.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah, his eyes are crazy.
So that chain on the one in the middle.
Yeah, on stage he like did the dance and everything.
See, I don't even watch Bob's Burgers, but I knew who you were talking about, and I was just like,
Yeah, I don't watch it either.
Jesus.
Oh my god, did you see it? That chain, it's terrifying.
Can everyone please just pay attention to the Ewok, though? I mean, the Ewok's pretty badass.
I think it's cute. In my opinion.
Well, it is, and it's also cute. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, come on, I would like to cancel you at the convention right now. I would actually, you'll probably see me red blushing red. I like just asking you to hug you. That would be me.
I got a lot of that, so don't worry about it.
So I'm just
really cool though. Like this one mom came up to me and was like asking if her kid could get a picture, and basically she said that she had a stuffed wicket back in the 70s. And it was like her favorite toy, and then she ended up giving it to her son, and it's now his favorite toy. And it's like, so like Wicked's like a big deal to them, so it was like really cool. I let him like hold a staff and get a picture that way.
You say Wicket?
Yeah.
That's the Warwick Davis one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one with the orange.
Oh, that was you. You were doing the Warwick Davis. It slightly ruins it for me. I don't know why. So I got a thing against Warwick Davis.
Who's that?
Warwick Davis is the little person who basically is in everything as a little person.
Oh, really? He was the one that was wearing the Ewok suit?
Yeah, that's one of his. That was like his breakout role.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how, because you can't see what he looks like.
I know, that's why I was like, I didn't mind so much, but now I know it was him, and it's just sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've got a very good reason for not liking Warwick Davis. I didn't have a problem with Warwick Davis until Willow, the guy who plays Willow.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
The leprechaun.
Yeah.
In the killer leprechaun thing. You know, that ruined him for me completely. That ruined him for me completely. Just knowing that he was the leprechaun already ruined him for me. But then I found out that he's actually a douchey person, so I was like, oh, great.
I said that down.
That team is
Someone's really nice and then really good actor, and then just that was be a douche. kind of weird though, because then you realise what people are like behind the camera, not what's in front of the camera. It's like you see that person on like celebrities and everything, and you realise like they can be, oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Assholes.
Thank you. But yeah.
Yeah, well, no, it's not so much that he's like I'm sure he's a nice guy. It's just that he's got like he's kind of a bastard when it comes to he runs a production company for a casting company for little people. Yeah, but essentially, whenever his casting company gets a role in something, whenever they find out that they need a little person role in something, you'll inevitably find out that basically Robert Davis himself is now in that thing. And I felt this was a bit kind of suspicious. And then I basically found out that everything big, everything with the big money, that basically his casting company is involved with, that needs a little person, he's in.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
It's incredibly douchey when you think about it. It's like he created a casting company so he could steal upcoming roles of upcoming little people actors for himself, just so they can get more money. And I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't have minded if it was like a once or twice thing, and then you still, and then that you saw another little person in that role or whatever. But it seemed to happen every single time. There was like a big Hollywood production thing, or big London production, or whatever you want to call it. And it was just like, yeah. Yeah, plus he was also on a show called An Idiot Abroad. In the UK, there's this show called where basically there's this not very intelligent guy who basically gets sent off by a comedian called Ricky Gervais to go and experience the world and all these different cultures, and they're just laughing at him through laughing at his reactions, and it's quite funny. It is actually generally quite funny. He went with Robert Davis once, just as a gimmick, They basically had a couple of favorite actors travel with him, just for the fun of it. And they went to the dwarf village in China and stuff like that. And basically, like Warwick Davis was like, "Well, this is different, like because he was saying that it's like this is great because basically they're getting like jobs, and they get to entertain people, and they get to live in this village that's been made for them and everything." And Walt Davis is like, yeah, but they're being made to work and live here. They're being exploited for their size and stuff like that. And basically, the idiot just quickly looked on his phone and he said, "But this is a promotional image of you on a shelf. How is this any different from what they're doing?" And I was like, he's actually got a good point there. You're exploiting your size to advertise yourself to the world. It's not any different. So stop fucking complaining. So yeah, he's kind of a little bit kind of, yeah. It's just a little bit slimy, a little bit, business two-facedness that I don't like about him.
I don't want to be a slimy Ewok.
Well, it's not you.
No, but
Damn it. You can just say you're another Ewok. It's fine.
yeah. I'll just change the orange shirt and it'll be cool.
Well, I'm sure there's other Ewoks that have orange shirts. Not at all. Essentially, you've skinned a giant Ewok and are wearing it. No,
Everyone kept making comments about how there was a big Ewok. Like,
it's bad.
I just ate a lot of stormtroopers. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone forgets that. You know, it's horrifying if you look at it through the eyes of the Empire. That whole battle, the Battle of Endor, is horrifying. It's just horrifying. It's like, oh God, you know, the forest is attacking us and they're eating our friends. You know, I just want to. I better get back to the space station before I get eaten too. It's horrifying if you think about it. And then you're
do like a skit like that, like a little 2-minute or 3-minute skit.
Oh,
Like just a horror movie of stormtroopers and Ewoks.
but just think about it that way though. It's like, so you want to just get to safety, and your beacon of hope safety just explodes in the sky. You know, you're fucked in the middle of the forest with things that are going to eat you, and it's like, it's actually horrifying. And yet, you know, meanwhile, we're watching it from the rebel side point of view, and it's like, yeah, everyone's excited and happy and dancing, and you know, it's like,
Yeah.
all these stormtroopers in a cage somewhere just go, please spare us. It's horrible.
It's like a hostile Ewok edition happening in the treehouse.
I always like to think to myself,
You know the stormtroopers that they got killed? What happened to them?
They ate them.
What?
I mean, it's assumed that they would. They are meat eaters.
Yeah, but
they were gonna cook.
what they could've done-
They were going to cook the rebel guys. The only reason why they didn't do that was because this gold robot happened to look like one of their gods.
Yeah.
But like, oh, the master of all the people, he is, oh God, now I'm just a robot.
Yeah,
Well, no, he wouldn't do that because they would eat them. That's the premise of the, you know. That's the only reason why the Ewoks help them. Because the stormtroopers and the Empire wouldn't do shit to the forest, you know.
You know what I should have done instead of the spear as a prop? I should have got like a stormtrooper arm, like a suit or something, and just walked around like pretending to eat it.
So what you could have made it realistic is like, blood. I like.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to do. Yeah, don't do gore. Oh, guys.
Yeah, we can make an excuse saying like, oh yeah, this is like a this is just like my lunch.
It's vegan trooper.
Yeah.
It's vegan trooper.
I'm posting another picture on Discord because there was like people there that were like dressed as stormtroopers and like bounty hunters and stuff, and they were like always trying to fight me. So I have a picture of like me like about to stab on there.
There's a little big Skywalker in the background on the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
Oh, she was actually Obi-Wan Kenobi, and her dad was Luke, and he like drew a beard on her face with Sharpie.
Yeah. Why?
She was super into it.
Oh God.
That looks like fun. Oh yeah. I really wish that I went. I made a real effort. Well, I did make one real effort one year. I went as a, you know, Doctor Who. You know, well, I assumed you did. That's why I didn't. I wait for you to answer. Because, like, you know, Doctor Who, this super amazing, you know, huge thing that's everywhere. Yeah. There's an episode that was held in Manhattan, and basically it's the origin of like my one of my whole costumes, but there's like an episode in Daleks in Manhattan or something like that, where basically there's the Daleks on the Empire State Building and all that stuff. Do you remember that episode?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, well, this is kind of pointless. The Daleks had basically these things that basically they turn people into kind of like pig slaves, kind of like the pig guards, but they they just wore boiler suits and they basically just had like pig snouts and pig ears, and that was the only thing that was different about them. So basically, I for the sci-fi convention I go to, I did this whole thing where I had the I had a pig mask that turned out to be my pig hood. I eventually turned into my pig hood, and I put my boiler suit on, and basically it was just like it was really perfect. It matched really well. Yeah, I basically was going to go around and pretend like I was somebody else, you know, basically just like kind of be a jerk to some of the crew and like play practical jokes on people and like be helpful to little kids and do all that stuff. Just be kind of like, and if anybody asked me about it, I was just going to be like, oh yeah, I saw a pig guy just go past. He knocked all the papers out of my hand. I don't know, you know. It was just going to be this mystery guy, you know. The second I came out of my room, somebody was like, Sean. I was like,
Oh man.
But my face was covered up, and I was in a boiler suit. But no, apparently people could tell from my gait and my shape and my height that basically it was like instantly that's Tubbs. I was like, I was really gutted because it's like, well, this is the whole reason for this costume. It's just gone. But no, if I could just have done, if I stuck with it, then I might have had some more fun. I've got to wait for somebody else in Doctor Who to come to the sci-fi convention that I go to before I can actually try that again now. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was me this one time at the meet and greet. Oh god, something bad happened at the meet and greet. Basically, there were these two other people, one of them called Shay and Ruby, and they were sexually frustrated, and oh god, it just gone so downhill. They were both hissing, biting, touching each other's god. So we told them to go around the corner because, like,
Is that a convention?
yes, at a meet and greet, and we told them to go around the corner. There was children walking by, but no, the child had to go up on top of panicking and was watching them kissing. I was like, my god, child's gonna get scarred. God. So all just like, so we was just like looking at our heads and shaking our heads up. Like,
Wait. Somebody was kissing and basically they were
sexually frustrated. Let's just put it as that.
right. But somebody was kissing. Well, they, you know, they weren't like full out having sex or anything.
Oh no, they were biting. They was biting about it. It came back and one of them had like a massive bite mark on the neck. I was like, to be honest, that's the same colour as my spots on my head. The diamond just goes so stuff. Oh Lord.
Interesting.
It was God. It was embarrassing. God, if you see the spots on my head, that's the same colour as the bite mark on her flipping neck was. It was just a mess. That's it. That's all I'm gonna put it. And like the child, I can't believe my child mother just let the child go on top of panicking while both sexually frustrating each other. So yeah.
Well, you know, there are public indecency laws and stuff. You know that, right?
I know, it was just like I told them not to do it in front of loads of people.
I'm like, just fuck it, just call the police. That's yeah. If you think that if you think that it was that bad, then basically you should have called the police.
I know, it was, oh god. No, I don't know. I was like, I was going to turn around to them and say, look, do it when, like, you're in private, but like, not in front of, like, people. Come on. Like, decency and everything, like, at least get, like, at least respect people.
Well, no, what I'm trying to get at is that basically if they were breaking public indecency laws, then it is straight up wrong and illegal. Like I said, call the police. Anyone. You know, if somebody's just kissing somebody, you know, no matter what sex, gender, whatever they are, you know, then that's not illegal. But if you say that they were basically just like inch away from straight up humping each other, like in public, then there's public indecency laws. Exactly for this situation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it's called public indecency. They were being publicly indecent. If they were being publicly indecent, then they're breaking the public indecency laws.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's just terrible. Oh,
But yeah, it's like, you know, if you saw somebody murder somebody in front of children, you wouldn't think, oh my god, in front of children they shouldn't murder people. It's like, no, they shouldn't murder people anyway. There are murder laws. You know.
I mean, but definitely, I mean, if you're gonna murder someone, at least do it away from the kids. I mean, it's just polite.
Oh, come on, Charles' eyes up. Jeez, don't let him.
Well, no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You're not talking. You definitely aren't talking about something that was just a kiss. Because I was all ready to be mad at you for basically being mad at them for basically kissing in public and stuff like that. It's stuff like that's really tame, you know. But if you said the way you described it, like I said, it's just that's publicly indecent, you know. That goes way beyond, you know, PDA?
Yeah, PDA.
Yeah.
I almost said peace.
Where's wait PD? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
public displays of affection. Yeah. You know.
Okay, so yeah, I'll tell them that next time because.
Or just
Like,
you don't have to. You don't even if they're friends of yours. If you know them, then you don't even have to tell them that you're going to do it. Just tell them that like somebody could call the cops, you know, because this is what you're doing is wrong. Is not legal. It's not completely on the up and up.
I didn't realize at the time. That's the thing.
I'll just say that. But yeah. Again, I was just like, I was going to say, a while ago, I was all set to be mad at you because basically me and Damon kissed in the supermarket just like a few hours ago. You know, nobody's going to call the police on us because it's just a kiss.
It's a kiss.
Yeah.
It's like someone's kissing and you're like, get down, it's a kiss. What? Just kidding. Let me know. Calm down.
Yeah, if I have my hands in his pants and stuff, and like right blatantly in the middle of the aisle, and
oh no.
and like picked him up and stuff and was about to chunk him into like the frozen peas section and do naughty things to him, then yes, that would be definite. You know, that would be definite. I would totally understand if somebody called the police on me then. But yeah,
I could just imagine that happening at night. And like you just see a granny just walk by, giving you like an evil stare. It's like,
Hey babe, can you reach down and grab some of that Ben and Jerry's for me?
yeah, like that.
no,
Anyway, I'm gonna go grab some lunch.
okay.
Or, I guess now.
What?
Yeah. Because I'm talking to you guys as always.
It was nice talking. It's nice talking to you too, dude. Thank you for the pictures.
Bye, Sabin. Bye, Jeffrey. Bye, Noah.
Darwin, but I got a feeling about Darwin.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see you guys.
Later, dude.
He was a really sweet guy.
He is a very sweet guy. But no, belly rubs and belly salute for you, dude. If you're still there. Ah!
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here now.
It was just a quick one.
Chris, just leave. Just go.
Wow.
Oh, that's sweet. How about for Rob?
The belly salute, yep. Right. So I've not been neglecting the chat. I've been in the chat room on YouTube and stuff as well. Jeffrey says yes. I remember you telling me, Tubbs, about the pig costume and stuff. Yeah, it's actually one of the reasons why I'm not friends with that particular person, because I had a feeling that they knew that.
I think the chat a little bit. Sorry, it's not loading. I don't know why.
Okay. Anyway, because I have been on stream for an hour, and we haven't finished editing one of the videos that was quite simple to edit.
I got distracted by the story and everything.
Yeah. But now Jeffrey's here, so we can actually check the music and stuff. So for this particular video, I think I'm going to go for. Actually, I don't know what to go for music style wise. For the summer videos, it was kind of a chilled, a somber kind of mood, but
Just try and make it simple. Don't make it all jiggled up. Like, try and keep it though, like, with the same, like, I don't know, like different time periods. Just like change song. You know, and don't like keep in like loads in. And just like.
right. I tend to just try to go for a particular feel with the music.
Yeah.
And if it's like I want to put different kind of music in, because basically I feel like, well, I've been told in the past that sometimes it can be a bit slow just watching some of the videos, especially if I put them in slow-mo and stuff, especially when people request I do slow-mo like they have done in this video. But this is just me like posing and stuff, so yeah. But yeah, I just like to change the music up and just put anything on. If people don't like the music, they can mute it. You know, it's not really that big of a deal. I literally put the music on for the people that basically want to make it sound like they're watching something else when they're watching my videos. That sounds weird too. Oh, you guys know what I mean. So yeah. Plus, I just like to. I like it when you guys tell me what music that you like in a video and stuff. So it's cute.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It'll be like,
ready.
not
Jeff, are you ready?
like,
Yeah, Saban, sorry.
it was like, it was like a yes or no.
Yeah, or you can comment on the music. I don't mind people commenting on the music and stuff. Give me honest opinions and all that stuff. But
Yes, it's entirely up to you. Like, I'm not really fussed. Do you feel whatever music you wanna play? It's your video. It's it's the video you made for entertainment. I don't know if it's, I don't know. Are the videos you make entertainment, or is it more of a thing for the kinky people out there?
it's
Yeah.
well, originally it was just I made a video for a friend to make him happy, and then I made another one, and then basically people seem to like it, so I just keep doing it for 5 years. So anyway,
And then you've got the name Tubbs from your late partner that had the accident. And yeah, and then it made into you.
he didn't have an accident.
It's funny. Huh?
He didn't have an
Yeah.
accident.
Oh,
He just passed away. I got the nickname. Well, I got the nickname Tubby Hubby from him, and I basically have changed it to Tubbs. It's evolved over time to be Tubbs.
and now it's, yeah, so it's actually kind of an interesting story now because like you got a name from your partner, then you got the lead video from someone who wanted and it feels better, and then you just turn into you, which is really interesting. There's like I had help from Nero, was it? I think, yeah, it was Nero who introduced me into you, and I was like, okay, because I have a problem, and that's when I found you, and that's when it all got sorted out and everything. So yeah, which I'm entirely happy with and everything. It doesn't bother me and everything.
Well, you do seem a lot more adjusted.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I kind of like I don't know. It's like now I'm looking at it in the past and everything. It was a big of a deal and everything, like as I remember it. But now it's turned into something that I like and everything. Because like having nice experiences with different people and everything, I've kind of added. I think I have a thing for right now. You know.
Yeah. What happened to the guy that? Oh yeah, he was in a relationship.
Yeah, he's in a relationship. Sadly. But hey, there's more people out there for me. It's not just him out there. There's probably like other people I'm interested in too.
And you are very young, so
Yeah, as well.
you got plenty of time.
Working out one.
Well, you got
And
plenty of time.
16, a good year. Yeah, stressful year. Mind you, when I look at being 16, it's been really stressful because like we've been preparing for exams, and then we've had all this trouble and everything, and now it's I just don't know why. Yeah, 2 more years, then I'll be out of my own education. going straight for the things that I want to do or want to live. And yeah.
Well, great. I mean, like, yeah. What do you? Well, you know what you want. You're in a very, very unique position that you know what you want to do. You know what you know what path you want to take, and that's a really good thing. So,
if I just stick to the thing that if I just keep kind of doing my best and everything, at least try my hardest and everything, probably I'll be able to do things that I might be able to do now. For example, I want to be able to do 3D modeling and 2D modeling. I want to be able to make graphic design and everything, like posters or art designs and everything, backgrounds for different people and everything. So yeah.
well, like that's great.
Right, I'm better start going to bed and everything. It was a pleasure talking to you and Chris.
You too, dude.
Sending my goodbye and everything. And yeah, see you soon.
Okay, see you later, dude.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, Howard. Where's the music? He's doing good, Howard. Yep. And the next one. And the next one. Yeah, Jeff, I turned the camera off because I'm not doing anything. I'm just sat here. Plus, I'm feeling a little bit down right now. I'll be back on camera in a bit. No, it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's no big deal, honestly. Right, and next track. Okay, so we've reached the point of the video where basically I'm going to turn the volume. Turn the volume down on the music, and turn the volume. Yeah, I'm keeping. First of all, I'm keeping this track. So. But second of all, I'm going to just cut it here. Music, because this is the sitting down portion. So basically, the sitting down they wanted me to include the grunting, all the sound effects from that. So I'm not going to turn the music off completely, but I'm actually going to lower it down a lot. Let's see how good this is. See, that's still a bit loud, so I'm just going to see how low I can make it without it sounding weird. Just a little bit more. I want it barely audible, to be honest. The audio clip for the video, I'm going to turn up all the way, because why not? And the next clip, where are we? There we go. Hey Tubbs, can I see you show off your arms, please? You have nice arms. Thank you. Probably not. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood to. Yeah. To show off a part of my body that I'm not super proud of right now. You know. Give me a minute, okay? I really like that Tubbs. Sounds good. Yeah. Right, and I lower the volume of this. Sorry. Nice music, thanks. It's not mine, but okay. And I'm going to lower the volume of this a little bit more. And we have a video, guys. So let me just I'm just trying to find a place for it. There we go. Up. And it's rendering. Oh, good. Of course, it's the big video files. They take forever to render. Well, I was hoping that I was going to get more than one video done tonight, but it looks like this is it. Because I've got to render this twice. And... So, Darwin, what did you want to see? You want to see my arms? Like they're all on screen. All of my arms are on screen. What exactly do you want to see? It's going to take a long time. Well, it's 12% done so far. See, I wanted to upload this and another video. One that I recorded with this video. If you remember the video, I was possibly going to do 3 videos. I will be lucky if basically it'll finish rendering this one, because I've got to render this twice because of the other channel uploads. I'm really annoyed at my other channels because I can't get them verified to have more than 10-minute long videos on YouTube, because the other channels basically they need to be verified. I need to have more. I need to have more phone numbers. That's literally the only thing. I know why. It's to stop people making tons of YouTube channels, and I get that. I do. But it's kind of like screwed over my initiative to spread the Tubbs network a little bit. So I can only post less than 10-minute videos on each of the different Tubbs channels, which has made me feel bummed out, as you may have guessed. But it's not just that. I've basically been working all day. I've been listening to a bunch of Teenage Problems. I had a big, busy work schedule today. And just like it's kind of, that's also bummed me out, because it's just hearing about people's problems that are trivial at best just made my day feel very empty. So yeah. Just be exhausted. Not really. I'm more like kind of emotionally exhausted. So yeah. You had a long day, and yes, you were cancelling too, so I definitely understand. Yeah. I don't mind cancelling. I don't mind cancelling if I feel like I've accomplished anything. I've not felt like I've accomplished anything. No offense, guys. But it's mostly been guys, and it's mostly been very vapid. Not real problems. And I hate those. I hate those so much. You know, I don't mean that everybody that comes to me, that talks to me, has to have emotional bullshit or emotional baggage about like some serious issues. I've not had any of those, and I'm talking, and that's why I'm yawning. I'm sorry, but I've not had any of those. I've not had anything that I can actually help with. It's all been kind of stuff that's, yeah. I'm making things work. Yeah. Barely. Yep. This eye keeps watering. I've got one really long hair. I don't know if you can see it. It's sticking up. They're not random, Jeffrey. It's that they're bullshit. Like, there's one American teenager who basically his big problem is trying to decide what car to get, because he's just about to leave high school, he's about to go to college, and he doesn't know what car to get because he's got all this money to go to college with, but he's going to spend it on a new car. He doesn't know what car to get. That's his big problem. That's what he needs counseling with. I know, right? But I can't say that to them. I can't say that to them because it's, you know. Anyway, yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you saw, I uploaded the Thor trailer. You know, the music, the channel trailer. And you know how basically on this channel, on these live streams, I tested to see if basically it would get the channel, the live streams, if they would get copyright claims. And they've got copyright claims for other things, but they never got copyright claims for this piece of music that was on the Thor music track, right? And yeah, I tested it in how many streams? How many streams did I test it in? Like 7? None of them got copyright claimed. None of them got copyright claimed. They were all okayed by YouTube. All of them. Right? That video went up. I posted the trailer, the channel trailer. Basically the mini faux channel trailer. Got copyright claimed. I don't really mind. I'm just like, did all this testing, it amounted to nothing. Also, found out that a few of my videos, that is there some kind of new YouTube algorithm out now, and again, I don't really mind. I really don't. But a few more of my videos have been randomly age restricted. Again, that makes sense. You know, they should have been age restricted from the get-go. Some of them, I totally get why. But just some videos where I'm just rubbing my belly. Fuck off, YouTube. No one cares. Well, so, yeah. But you know, it's randomly been auto-flagged for some reason. You know, this is channel-ending stuff that could have happened if I'd been not here for a week. Yeah, my channel could have been gone. Again, I'm okay with the age restrictions. I'm okay with that. I really am. You know, I don't want little kids watching my stuff. I totally get that. I totally get that. I trusted in the YouTube auto age restriction thing. You know, but it's just that yeah. It's just some bullshit, you know. Okay, this video is nearly done. It didn't happen. You're okay, Tubbs. I know, Howard. I know. Just complaining for the sake of complaining. Also, because you guys technically asked what was wrong, so I'm just like laying out just some random bullshit that's been happening to me. Just some random bullshit that's been happening to me. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go to uploads. So the amount of people that keep changing, there's a lot of random going offline, coming offline things happening on Discord. I just didn't know what was happening just now. How random. Okay, I'm uploading this. Right, what categories is this going in? Not tub shorts because it's 10 minutes, it's like 15 minutes long almost. Anyway, let's see how this is doing. Yeah, it's not even telling me how long it's going to take. Yes, it's really aggravating, Tubbs. I know, yes, it's happening to me. Well, thanks, Howard. Yeah, I did spell that right. Good. So, guys. It's cold. What is up with you? What is up with you guys? I kind of don't know what to talk about now. I kind of I'm a little bit talked out. Kind of just want to listen, you know. Don't have anything good on really. Cool. So I've got a hair or something at the back of my throat, which is just perfect. It's great. Ah. It's so warm over here. Yeah, I just said I got a hair or something at the back of my throat. It's not moving, which is great. I hate that feeling. It's not really a feeling, it's more of a... because it is a feeling. Just a piece of dust or like a hair, something that was in my mouth that is basically now at the back of my throat. It's not going away. It's just like in there somewhere. Just, but this deep, I don't know. Yeah, I hate that. Yep. Okay. It's 2% uploaded. So it's taken what? 5 minutes to upload 2%. %. It's gonna be an interesting one. At some point I will edit the other video as well and upload that. No, just one day it's gonna be pretty good. One day it's just gonna, yeah, it'll just be uploaded and it'll be fine. What was that? Random ping on something.
Hey, Tubbs.
Ah, God.
Oh, sorry.
I thought it was. I thought there was like some kind of noise just now, and I was just like, "Oh, that sounded like a Discord noise." I didn't know if it was like somebody like going away or something.
Oh.
So I was hovering over the button to click and check on Discord, and all of a sudden, yeah, random surprise.
Yeah, we just decided on what we want to eat, so I'm going to pick it up. But I figured out that Google Hangouts is like an app on the phone.
Oh yeah.
So I was getting that set up so that way it's pipe week. So if you wanted to do like the pipe video thing later this week.
Well, yeah, this week will be good. At some stage this week, I'm not going to be.
Feel better, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like it's not really it's literally just my nose. That's the problem with that kind of cold-like symptom. I haven't got like a respiratory thing going on. I literally just feel shitty and snotty. Well, not exactly shitty, but you know what I mean. I just feel kind of like bleh.
Oh yeah.
But also,
is your email like public knowledge, or is that something that like did you want to text me that on Discord or something?
It's I don't mind it, but I use the channels. Oh, actually, is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. It's tanker. Okay. It's tanker.tubbs@gmail.com.
You do that right now, so don't forget.
Apparently, the dot doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
Yeah, it's tanker.tubbs@gmail.com.
Okay, so I sent you a message there, and then I think from here I can like do a vid call. I think that's how it works.
But did you want to test that now or something?
Oh, we don't have to. I mean, we can if you want. No, let's wait because I'm driving.
Okay. Well, I've done my editing. I've done the sound mixing. I've done the. I'm also uploading something now. 5% done. That's the mpreg video. I wanted to do that as quickly as possible, and some things made sure that I could do that as quickly as possible. But no, like I said today, I actually filmed with Jeff because Jeff was here. I filmed the mpreg video, but also I filmed a little bit for Pipe Week as well. Because the lighting was perfect and it was the perfect angles, and I was inspired or whatever. So basically, yeah. Do you mind if we join you for dinner, Chris? Says Jeff.
No. I got you, Jeff.
Your robot voicing a little bit. That might be my.
Oh, no.
Well, no, that's probably my connection on account of the whole uploading something and streaming and Discording all at the same time.
Oh, maybe.
So, it's no big deal. But no, you came on just when I was thinking about leaving.
Oh, you can head off, man. I'm not gonna be on here long anyways. I was just trying to mainly get your email so I can add you on there for later.
I'm connected to Discord, says Howard. Okay. I want to see Chris. What?
Howard, do you not know what I look like?
He's like got pictures on Discord right now.
Oh yeah, I'm in an Ewok suit, but yeah.
So I'm looking at the picture again.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, there's a Vulcan person behind the bat. I was like,
Yeah, they had a really, really good data too. This girl was doing it, and like she had her skin painted. Just, I don't know, like the skin tone was perfect. I was like, shit, I wanted a picture, and then like it was so crowded though, I like lost her in it, and then I couldn't find her. It sucked because, damn, it was legit. She looks so good.
He looks good. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood tonight.
Oh, you're fine.
No, yeah.
Were you not talking to me?
I'm talking to everybody, kind of, you know. I'm just in a weird mood tonight. I kind of just don't know what to do. I think I might just try going to bed. I don't know. Also, just recently, I got a random hair or bit of dust or something at the back of my throat.
Oh, God, that's the worst.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to do this quickly.
That's when you need the Pepsi Max.
No, I've got it. It randomly started happening after I finished doing the writing down the uploads. Just random.
I gotcha.
Maybe there was something in my Pepsi Max. I don't know.
Hopefully it wasn't a spider.
I've got a feeling it might just be something that happens. That my nose might have had something to do with it. My nose is the problem. Well, it's suddenly got very, very cold here. Like I don't know what happened. Maybe the cloud cover disappeared and basically the temperature just drops very quickly here when that happens. So I turned the heater on and then the random throat thing happened. So I don't know. Anyway, it's no big deal. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to upload. If it doesn't upload any faster, I want it to tell me how long it's going to take, but it's not doing it. It's on 8%. It's moving. It's at least moving.
Just very slow, like a slop-like pace.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I will be doing the pipe thing at some stage. So whenever you see me on, we can arrange that and stuff.
Okay.
But there will be there's a big portion of this, a big chunk of one of the days, because I'm actually going to the cinema with Damon to see Infinity War. Finally.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it in the week, so basically there's not going to be any huge crowds, hopefully. And do you know how long that can take? Because that's like 3 hours long or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
Especially with all the trailers and whatnot.
Oh, it's 4 hours long then. It's half a day.
Pretty much.
Well, why do they do that? Because basically I can't sit in the movie seats for that long.
I don't think anyone can, but
in our movie seats especially, it's just
oh, they're shit.
Well, no, it's it always comes down to this. It's just my width thing. Kind of just they don't move the seats. The arms and the chairs don't move in our cinema.
Mm.
and I get wedged.
Yeah, and AMC, they're like that here, but we have a Regal theater, and they have like the recliner seats, and they're amazing.
Well, that's
It's more
great.
expensive. I know, it's so good.
That's great for you. It's awesome. Yeah.
Here in America, we have reclining.
Well, no, we do have some really nice theaters here, cinemas here. Sorry, those are different. My mother, where she lives, there's like a cinema with that has like sofas and recliners, and they bring like they've got a liquor license and stuff, and so you can have beer while you're watching your movie, and all this cool stuff, and there's like, and it hardly gets used, that cinema. That, like, whenever my mom goes to watch a movie, she says that there's always like nobody in the cinema. But then again, she does like shitty movies, so what am I gonna...
I went to see Snow Dogs 8, and there was no one there.
Oh no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's oh, what was the latest thing that she saw there? It was the Quiet one.
Oh, Quiet Place?
The Quiet Place, yeah.
The movie that you hate but you haven't seen.
I don't get. Well, no, I know what happens in it now. I know all about it now. It's been ruined for me.
Yeah.
It's been ruined for me.
I'm sorry.
No, I kind of did it myself. You know, like I read some like movie synopses of movies that I'm never gonna go see at the cinema or care about, but just so that I know what people are talking about and stuff. I read the footnotes and the synopses, and it's like, yeah. And I understand that it's a great concept. It does sound like a great concept. It's just that I wouldn't watch it.
It wasn't that great. Like, a lot of people kind of...
Yeah, people are raving about
talking it up. It's really nothing... It's like the signs of, like, this era, I feel like, of this decade. That's pretty much what it feels like.
When everyone's like, oh, I got all of the hidden meanings and symbolism and all that bullshit. And it's like...
It's not that people don't like.
Yeah, I know. And people when that film did come out, people were talking about it like it's like, oh, it's an instant classic and stuff. And then like a couple months go by, and they're like, that was bullshit. Fucking hate that movie so much. I don't like it for the scientific inaccuracies, but I'm not going to get into the science.
You're talking about, oh yeah, with the water and all that bullshit.
How do they even get into the atmosphere?
Yeah, so much water on this planet.
Do you know how much water vapor?
Do
you know how much water vapor is in the atmosphere? They're allergic. Yeah. They're allergic to water. Are they wearing spacesuits of some kind? I don't understand. Doesn't it? No.
I don't think so. Like, they're pretty much butt ass naked. Like in that one scene with the birthday party, I'm pretty sure that like alien was like snooping on that kid's birthday party naked. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's like oh, it's so hidden and everything, but then it moved, and it was like it was very obviously right there, and it's like it would have run away way before that. But it doesn't even matter because it wouldn't have been able to survive in a water vapor filled atmosphere. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's just crazy. I don't even understand why they wanted the planet. There was no talking about the aliens and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty bare bones. It was all about the focus was more so on the family, like in their drama. And their drama and their and the way that they're talking. Like, why does he do this every time, every movie? It's like he doesn't know how people talk. He doesn't know how people talk. You're talking about Gibson? No, it's Shyamalan. Oh yeah, his dialogue. Just dialogue. It's pretty weird. It's just like some of it's just like a regular conversation. You've nailed that perfectly right. You know, this is how characters should be written, and then but most of it is nonsensical bullshit. Yeah.
you know, I mean, The Happening is the greatest example of this.
Oh my god.
Everything in that movie. There is one redeeming piece of dialogue in that movie. No, I can't think of any. Well, no, all of it. Every single thing. People do not. This is not how people react to stuff. You know.
Yeah.
The only thing that is right. Actually, that's not true. The only bit of dialogue that people seem to get right is the opening scene where that woman's stabbing herself in the neck and stuff. But she's basically like, she's reacting like a normal person would. It's like,
yeah,
what are those people doing? You know, because she's like, what are those people doing over there? Anybody going to address this? You know?
Yeah.
Before
the store, wasn't she? Like looking outside.
Yeah, they're at the park or something.
Oh, okay.
It starts at the park. It's like Central Park in New York or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's just this one scene that really bugged me. It was like this old lady. She
scene.
went outside on the porch. You remember?
The indestructible granny. Yeah.
She was like, "You plan on murdering me in my sleep?"
Again.
And then the main character was like, "What? No."
Yeah. So that movie is just every single piece of dialogue is just
Oh.
It's like they're randomly talking about the random math guy. I love math so much. That's my whole character. I'm just gonna continuously talk about math and probabilities and stuff, even though it's like, I don't give a shit if you're a math teacher at high school. You have more to your life. You know, it's great that you love numbers, but seriously, now in the middle of this huge, massive, possible terrorist attack situation, really, you're going to talk about the fucking rice and how many rice and the curvature of the really? We're going to die, you bastards.
I'm pulling up to Burger King. I'm going to put you on mute for just a second, okay? I know you're about to go.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to go, but I want to talk about this some more. I don't know why. Yeah, guys. Sorry. I've been completely ignoring the chat. I'm so sorry. I've never been really interested in it, but I've been hearing about it everywhere. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that movie. Yeah, same here, Tubbs, and they will serve you food or drink. You don't have to leave your seat. So it's... Well, that'd be great if they can serve me food, but it's just like Infinity War is going to be like 3 hours long. So I need a toilet in front of me. Because I don't want to miss this, you know. Yeah, I need a toilet in front of me. I need some kind of giant drink. This is the problem with movies and stuff, is that basically, and a feeder friend of this discovered this about me, and it's kind of scary. But if you put me in a theater, if you put me in a cinema, and you basically like, if I have like a milkshake or a drink of some kind, then basically, and you give it to me, and I hold it, and I put the straw in my mouth, I basically will continuously drink that drink while I'm watching the movie until it's gone, and then I'll do it again with another drink. It will just go. I will continuously drink and eat food until basically the food's gone, without feeling like anything. Because that happened to me once in a nicer cinema in London. Basically, I was with a very nice feeder guy who basically, it was our first meeting. Well, it was our second meeting, but we met at the cinema. where he wanted to see something, and basically I wanted to see something. Oh my god, long story, guys. But no, he basically stocked up on stuff for a picnic that we might have had afterwards if it was still light outside, because it was in the summer. So basically, he said, "Do you want another slushie?" And I was like, "Yes, please." While watching the thing, just yes, please. He basically he got up like 3 times, and by the end of it, I really super needed to pee, and I felt really good though, because I was like, it was summer, and I was just full of different kind of slushie and a milkshake and a large Coke. It was just it was weird. Yeah. It's a little bit creepy. Just random, read a headline someday. That'll probably be me. Random man explodes in movie theater. Yeah. But yeah, if you could just like keep bringing me food while the movie's playing, then I will eat it all and be very happy afterwards. Well, it was aliens? What? Jeff, we have one of those over here too. I love them. Cool. The Happening was really ridiculous. Yes. Yes. So many reasons. Ugh. Just like there's a Nostalgia Critic episode on this, but watch that. That's great. But I have my own reasons for not liking The Happening. But at the same time, I like the concept of The Happening. I like the whole concept of that movie. I don't like the characters that we're following in this movie because they're not normal people. They're not. They're random robot people. It's freaky. Anyway. But that's all Shyamalan movies are like this, In The Sixth Sense, it wasn't so bad. In Unbreakable, we were getting there. People, Samuel Jackson saved that. He is how he basically. I got a feeling though that he was being directed to say things in a certain way, and he was like, I'm going to say it this way. I don't care what you think. I'm going to say it this way. What's another Shyamalan movie? Oh, wasn't there one that was like in a kind of like in kind of like an Amish kind of pilgrim kind of town thing? Ugh. I can't remember what it was called, but there's like that one, yeah. The Village, thank you. God, Jesus. Yeah, The Village. That was kind of disguised by the fact of the way that people talked back then anyway. It was kind of like, the Shyamalan speak was disguised by that kind of fun fact, I guess. People talk differently back then, so basically we can't tell if like that's how normal people would talk in this situation. Yeah. Yeah, Then The Happening. Wasn't it Then The Happening? Yeah. Oh, The Lady in the Water. Lady in the Water. I actually like that movie. I don't mind the crazy speak in that. It kind of matches with what people are talking, with what people are talking about, how people are talking about it, and stuff. I kind of like that movie because of that. You know, that was where the nice, random, crazy speak kind of matched. You know. But yeah, then we got to the happening, and it's like all of that dialogue is freaky, weird shit. All of it, except for Zoe Deschanel, and her acting was terrible in that. Her dialogue, not so bad, because she doesn't talk much. I think that's the only reason. She doesn't talk much in it. But it's like, yeah. Every single person in that movie is just talking weird. It's crazy. There's been a happening. There's been another happening. And it's like, people just saying that. It's like, people don't call things that. You're aware of this, right? People don't call things that. That's not a thing. You're broken. You know. So yeah. What do you think of the most recent ones? Recent one? The Visit, or whatever it's called. I haven't seen it. But I haven't seen it on purpose. I haven't seen it for exactly this reason. Also, I kind of don't want to see it because I kind of feel like it's going to be more depressing than it is going to be entertaining. So, I know the premise. I already know the story of it. It's already been ruined for me. So, yeah. I kind of don't give a shit, you know. I already know what to expect, so I'm kind of like, yeah.
Hey, I was trying to hit unmute and I hit disconnect like an idiot.
It's okay.
You're still ranting about midnight?
Yeah, well, I was just reading the chat.
Okay.
Oh no, it's infecting me. I'm trying to think of a really good speech that has happened because of M. Night, you know, in one of the movies, and I can't think of anything because I haven't
watched any in a while.
They're just so long. Well, I haven't either. That's probably why it hasn't helped.
Did you see Split?
Was that him?
I think that was him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they were trying to say that was one of his good ones, but I have been too scared to watch it. Like, not scared of it, just scared to watch an M. Night movie, because it's M. Night.
Split, is that the, Oh no, it is.
Multiple personalities.
Yeah,
to kids.
It is. I thought it was called something else for a second then. Yeah, it's got it's got Charles Xavier in it. It's got Professor X in it.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, there's that guy in it. That guy.
You're talking about the younger one, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
the
thinking,
actor.
like, holy shit.
No, it doesn't have Patrick Stewart in it. It doesn't have Patrick Stewart in it.
There is a movie that has Patrick Stewart in it. That's a horror movie. That's really, really good. It's like one of my favorite horror movies. McAvoy, isn't it? The guy's name. Sorry. You know what?
The young Xavier is something McAvoy, James McAvoy. I want to say. I don't know.
Okay.
Split. Yeah. I haven't seen it because I think it was one of the ones that. I don't know. It looked kind of cringy and painful.
It did, yeah. I think it got pretty decent reviews though. James
McAvoy, yeah, I got it right. Yeah, I've heard that it's good. I'm just like, it's. It just sounds like it's got lots of cringy acting in it, and I don't really.
Yeah.
I'm not a super horror film kind of person, anyway. It's a bit too far into the horror film thing, mainly because they're kind of stupid.
There's one called Green Room that I watched last year.
That's Patrick Stewart one.
Yeah, that one has like there's nothing they could do differently like that I can think of. Like they're just legit outsmarted. So I thought that was good for that reason.
Howard says, "Yeah, they are stupid. They are."
Oh yeah, they kind of gotta be for the plot to develop, unless there's really good writing involved.
It's just that the horror movies, just like it's just that even with the suspension of disbelief of like all of the random bullshit and ghosts and random strange creatures and stuff like that. It's you wouldn't do things. You would, again, it's not how people react to certain things, and it might just be because like I study how people react to things. Basically, I know.
Yeah, doesn't help much.
Yeah, it's like. And also, it would be a really boring movie if basically somebody heard a really disturbing sound in their house, and then like if they fucked off, they left.
They left. Just turn the light out and go to bed.
Yeah, it's like two weeks later they come back and it's like, no, it's still haunted. There's blood on the walls. I'm leaving. I'm selling the house. It's like, but it didn't even have a chance to do anything else scary. Well, they were boring movie. Yeah, it's like, right, killer clown, I've called the police. You're going to get arrested. I'm also in my locked vehicle, and yeah, you have no like knife or anything to improvise to actually break any of the windows. I'm safe. You're fucked. It's like.
You're talking about Pennywise?
Well, I just meant in general, killer clowns.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just a general blanket statement. It's like anybody that's chasing somebody that basically doesn't have a big enough weapon. People don't realize how strong car windows are.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I could just break this with my fists. It's like, you go for it. You're gonna get broken hands.
I love that scene in oh my god, in The Nice Guys where Ryan Gosling fucks his wrist up.
I want to see that so bad. Somebody mentioned that scene the other day, and I was like, The Nice Guys. That's the film I really wanted to see ages ago, and completely didn't, because I fucking hate Russell Crowe. I really do.
Have you not seen it?
I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
Oh my god, dude.
I
will send you a copy. Like, I will legit buy you a copy and mail it to your house.
It wouldn't work on my region DVD.
Oh, shit. That's right. I will PayPal you money, and you will use it to buy.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just I've been waiting for it to come out on like in the bargain bin or everything, because basically I haven't seen it. When it first came out, it was in the store and everything, and I was like. I haven't seen it. Not a lot of people had seen it at the time, and they hadn't, it hadn't been talked about. But I did want to watch it at some stage. But I was waiting for it to be on like the £3 section of the DVD section in my store, and it just never was, because it was actually that popular. Yeah. So, but because of that, I've never seen it at the store again.
I found out it was made by the dude that made and wrote Lethal Weapon, like a lot of the Lethal Weapon movies.
Well, I don't doubt it. It does sound cool. But I just remember watching the trailers of it and thinking to myself, I really don't want to be attracted to Russell Crowe again.
Again?
Well, no, I used to a long time ago when I first saw him in Gladiator and everything. I was like, it's kind of hot.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of hot,
yeah.
it's just one of those movies where it just makes him kind of just his attitude and him being a gladiator and his build and all that stuff. It's kind of hot in that movie. And then I found out he was a horrible person.
Oh man.
So it put him off, for me for the longest time. And oh my God, in Man of Steel, Jesus. Basically Jesus. Have you seen Man of Steel?
I haven't actually.
Oh.
I will now.
I'm just gonna. I don't care if this ruins anything for anybody.
Okay.
It isn't really a spoiler, but like the first 10 minutes of the movie are basically the Russell Crowe's awesome show. It's all about how it's Jor-El. That's it. It's all about how Jor-El is this badass that can ride mythical creatures and swim miles underwater and do all of this other stuff, all the while being the smartest person ever. And it's like, did Russell Crowe kind of like beat up somebody in the script writing to get to just to make his character? He's like, this is the most badass character ever. How did he die when the planet blew up? He couldn't have. This guy couldn't have died.
Yeah.
It's impossible for this guy to die. He's just too badass. That's basically what it is.
It's the Batman movie, right? Oh, Superman movie, right?
It's the Superman movie, yeah. It's the new Superman reboot. But this is what I mean. It's like he plays Jor-El. He plays Superman's dad.
Okay.
And it's like not only can he do all of this stuff, but essentially they basically say that he's the genetic purity evolutionary step of his species. It's like,
oh shit.
No, I'm not. I'm not even making it up. It's like he basically comes out and says it. It's like, all other Kryptonians have been inferior until me and my wife managed to have a son, and it's like, fuck off. No one cares. Planet about to blow up, kind of a big issue, kind of not really caring about your, giant ego.
Got that Vegeta attitude, yeah.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be better by default. I love Vegeta.
The principal Krypton.
Yeah. You're not dealing with any ordinary Kryptonian. I have risen above.
There's a new plateau.
No, do you remember that from the Dragon Ball Z abridged?
Yeah.
That just basically,
Yeah.
Frieza just straight up kills him. It's like, no, seriously, you have no idea how old that was getting. I just love it that it keeps coming back as well. It's great. Yeah,
I just got back my food.
Okay, well, I'm trying to wrap up, but every time we keep coming to this. Yeah, Russell Crowe in the trailer for that movie just looks so cool and somebody that I might potentially want to play with. So it's like I don't want to have feelings for him, but he's making it really difficult right now. With the salt and pepper hair and the kind of pudgy build and the attitude.
Yeah, I have to look up that scene, like him in that movie at least, so I can get an idea.
Yeah. I'll let you go and have your food. I'm probably gonna go to bed at some stage soon. It's like 1:30 a.m. here in the UK.
Oh yeah, get some rest. Get rid of that sniffling.
Well, yeah, I keep like waking up early and going to bed late. So
that's the worst.
Well, it's kind of my life, but it's just that when I'm not well, that kind of just makes me feel even more shitty. Anyway, sorry again, chat. Every time I talk to somebody in the voice channel, I keep neglecting the chat. I do apologize.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's not your fault.
Well, it's partly.
Very partly. So I was checking on my leg. Okay.
Alright. Bye, Jeff. Bye. Who else is in here? Oh, bye, Howard. And I can't pronounce that. I'm just going to say potato.
Lead derping potato.
Lead derping potato. Alright. Bye, guys. Bye, Tubbs.
Later, dude. I was going to do the belly salute thing again to him, but basically I'm going to do that to all of you guys in a minute, so yeah. What are we talking about? Sorry. That was an awesome, The Nice Guys was an awesome movie. Yeah, I want to see that. I really do. It actually surprised me. What? When I itched it, I wasn't expecting the psychological filler bit of it. What's that? Get Out? I didn't watch that. See, that seemed a bit too kind of like stupid. That seemed to be stupid, but they don't realize how stupid it is. Again, I've not seen it. I actually read the comic and the novelization of it. Yeah, it seems stupid, but they didn't realize how stupid it sounds. Like, think about the concept of Get Out, right? Think about somebody pitching this idea. It doesn't take long. Didn't that sound stupid? You know, I'm not going to spoil it because basically the entire plot is one big spoiler. For a movie that, yeah. So yeah, I got a few friends that are raving about that. They really think that the lead in that movie in particular is really attractive, and I just don't see it. You know? Anyway. Yeah. I'm so glad you will get some sleep, Tubbs, and great big hugs and many snuggles. The whole evil scientist experiment thing was. Sorry, I've just kind of ruined something. I'm enjoying hearing you, Chris. Bye, Chris. Great big hugs and many snuggles. Enjoy your food. I wish I was eating food. I kind of feel more hungry than I do tired, but I can't have anything to eat now before I go to bed. The spider's driving me crazy. But I won't have to deal with it for much longer, I guess. Anyway, guys. Yeah, it is kind of silly. Yeah. See? But people keep raving about the movie as if it's an original concept. I'll give you that. But it's only original because nobody bothered to shoot it because they thought it was too silly. Because it is. I think it was an episode of little Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits. You know, I swear I've seen this in The Outer Limits before. Anyway, I'm in the car. So what do you want? I got. I actually want McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's for like since Bear Bash. I do have a random craving for McDonald's. Anyway, yeah, I will be back on here probably tomorrow, doing the other editing for the other things, and if Chris is on, I don't know, because I don't know what time I will be on, but if Chris is on, then we might test out the Google Hangouts, and the actual, we might be filming something as well, so that'd be cool. Other than that, I think it would be easier to do it just over Discord, unless he's actually going to attempt to have a pipe with me, you know? Well, who knows? It's pipe week, who knows? I might not even be feeling well enough to do it tomorrow, who knows? That's the plan anyway. If I'm going to see Infinity War, then of course I won't be able to do that, and I might be actually doing a late night live stream, like tonight, only, you know, tomorrow instead. But yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy the Mpreg movie kind of thing that I'm uploading now. So yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say. I think I've covered my bases. Pipe week, cool. Jeffrey, I wish that was the case. We don't have a McDonald's right around the corner. You know, I know you're lying, because the nearest McDonald's is like it's 20 miles that way. It's so lame. Anyway. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow sometime. Hopefully I won't super oversleep. You got my shirt, by the way. It's from Vegas. Belly rubs for you guys. And belly salute. And I'll see you guys in like, what, 12 hours time? Probably maybe a bit more than that. I don't know. It depends. All depends on what happens in the future. Oh. But yeah, say bye, Tubbs. And I'll hit the goodbye button. Thanks, guys. Of course, I sit down and now I'm acidy and I can't go to bed anyway, so I'm probably going to just play on the computer, have some more Pepsi Max, and wait for this to go away. Sweet. Oh. Waiters.